Hey, it's Ronnie, and this is my show. The show that was, is, and always will be my show. It's my NFL preview show, and it's episode 3 called My New Fandom. So, ongoing stories about me and my move to Las Vegas area. So, starting to feel the vibes and starting to feel like a Raiders fan and haven't experienced this type of fandom since I was growing up and all those years upon years of being a Lions fan. And it's kind of similar because the Raiders got the number one first pick in the draft, Fernando Mendoza. So it's his rookie season, it's his first year. And we had Matthew Stafford. And like the Lions of the past, the Raiders right now are in a division where it's like an uphill battle, and there's just some teams that have been there for a long time that win every time. The Lions are always behind the Packers, and the Raiders are always behind the Chiefs in their division. And the Raiders have a history of quarterbacks that don't make sense, some late round guys and some random guys. I mean, the Lions went through that and a lot of losing seasons, and we had Joey Harrington and some other guys that just didn't make the cut, weren't really good, and a lot of bad seasons. But the Lions are better now. I mean, we did lose Matthew Stafford, and he got traded, and they won the Super Bowl in LA with Matt, and Matt was an all-time great, is an ongoing all-time great and one of my favorite players still to this day. And I was always a Matthew Stafford supporter, and I still am and always will be. So we lost Matthew, and that kind of sucked. But Detroit and Detroit Lions was always divided on whether Matthew Stafford should stay or go, and I was always a proponent of him staying. And I feel like the Raiders have potential with Fernando Mendoza, so I think the Raiders could be better. I even got the vibes Raiders could win the Super Bowl. I know it's not going to happen, but I'm a fan and I'm buzzing. The cool thing about Vegas is you can root for any team that you want, is what I'm finding. And when I went to the Luxor, it's close to Allegiant Stadium, so I walked out and saw it. But if the Raiders want to be good, it depends on the place not being divided on Fernando Mendoza moving forward, even if he doesn't play this year.